From Hollywood, California, this is SMPTE 2016 Live, produced by Broadcast Beat.
Hey, what's going on, people? Jamie Alexander here with Broadcast Beat. We're at SMPTE's 2016 Annual Technical Conference and Exhibition, and I'm here at one of my favorite booths. We're here talking with Sony, and I have Gary. He's going to tell us all about monitors and converters. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Yeah. This year at the show, we have a number of new things that we've put forward. We've been building a monitor called the BVMX300, which has been a huge success in post and has been a master reference monitor in just about every facility in Hollywood right now. But there have been people who have been asking for something smaller and something more for on set with the same type of accuracy. So in the booth now, we're showing the BVM-E251 and the BVM-E171, which are compatible monitors, master reference, extremely stable, and these are new monitors we're going to introduce in January. The other thing we've got is a new converter box that we're showing. This will be a product later in the year, but what it does is it answers the problem of getting between different formats. There's been a lot of talk about HDR and about hyperlog gamma and PQ and all of that, but there are going to be areas where you need to probably use all of them and go in between. How do I get between what a camera gamma is going to be into one of these new ones? So this new box will take you anywhere, and it's intended for live production. So what this will do is, say you're in a truck, I can work my entire production in a gamma that is maximized for the imager and the camera that I'm using. I can work through that. Then at the end of the signal process, I can convert that either to PQ or HLG using this box. So I'm completely free to broadcast whatever I want, and I still keep everything that I can gather from the camera. So it's a really big deal, and it's a really nice new box, and we have that here too.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. You explained that so well, and gosh, being a journalist, we love freedom, so that's amazing.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you. So I know we have some more colleagues of yours because you guys have so much. I wanted to bring Dom in here. Come chat with me, Dom.
On the storage front, we have Optical Disc Archive. We announced it first around 2013. And here at the SMPTE show, we actually have the production release of our Gen 2. So Gen 2 has larger capacity, so it's 3.3 terabytes in this cartridge here. And as you can see, it's a bunch of archival discs inside the cartridge, and we span it as one volume. It's migration free, so as we introduce future generations, we're going to be downward compatible all the way to Gen 1. That's a big selling point and advantage for our customers that use Optical Disc Archive. We also have standalone drives that are available for the Optical Disc Archive and all the way up to robotic systems. And one of the things that we're also showing here at the SMPTE conference is our Media Navigator X, content management and workflow solution. So you can start as a standalone environment, manage your content, and also grow into the robotic system. So we have an archive workflow that we're demonstrating here at SMPTE. We, in addition, are showing our cloud service, which has cloud archiving features, and also Waves video production tool set in the cloud. So we have a lot of functionality, a lot of systems that we're showing, all to kind of support archiving, whether it's in a hybrid environment to the cloud or Optical Disc Archive.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. It's so great to be organized, and you got it down packed. Thank you. And last but not least, now we're talking cameras. How are you?
Very, very good, thank you. We've got two cameras that we're showing today. We have the Sony F55, an extremely popular camera. If you're watching sitcoms, it's a 55. We are making extremely big inroads in the episodic and also features with the camera. This time we are going to be showing it with the R7 recorder on the back. It has the ability to be able to do 4K 120 frames per second in RAW, and we'll also be able to do this new thing we're calling XOCN. So it's extended original camera negative. So you are able to capture like a negative of film, 16-bit, and be able to go back to it later on in the future and be able to go, oh, today I might not only need 2K, but maybe next year I need 4K. Or do I need HDR, a wide color? You can always keep going back to it as you need it, almost like transferring film. The other big, very important one is the 4300 here.
Oh, nice.
We will be receiving a technical Emmy on the 2/3 inch 4K development that we did with this camera. If you're watching football, you're watching a 4300. If you're watching the playoffs, because I was there at Dodgers, It's a 4300. The World Series 4300 and the slow-mo will be our new 4800 camera that can actually do 4K at 4 times or HD at 16 times. So just watch TV and you're seeing that Sony product.
Well, gosh, thank you in advance. We love everything that you guys have. So one thing I want to ask for a company like Sony, why is it important for you to be affiliated with SMPTE?
We're the best. They're the best.
Yeah.
And with 100 years, they are the best.
Yeah, I would have to say 100 years. That's a little time gone by, right? Thank you so much for speaking with us and sharing everything that you guys have to offer here. Thanks, guys.